Oh, welcome back everyone. We've survived another day of sunshine and roses, but shall we survive another episode of Space Engineers? That is the thing. Now, I still haven't worked out if I need ammunition for these guns, because there doesn't seem to be anywhere to put it. And if I do need to put ammunition in it, what sort? That's the other thing. Ah, there we are. All we had to do was look. 50A magazines. Oh, well, that's going to make things a little bit. MR50A magazines. Okay. So, go to production. Ammunition. And we want S10s. SC 510 pistol magazine. M20 rifle magazine, M50R rifle magazine. Do I have to get those? It was, yeah. Well, I better get. I'll get 5 of those and just make sure. MR50A rifle magazines. I'll come back and get the other one later. I hope that's right, because with my memory, that could just as easily be the wrong one. Inventory. That's right. Well, I hope that's right. Because if it's not, we're in trouble. And I don't want to be in any more trouble than I already am. So if that's not the right one, then we are in big trouble. So that, that I don't need that, okay. Alright, that's all fixed. Now, we are ready to get along with this. Have I done it properly? I'm not sure. I know that looking at this side, I'm a little bit angled over, so I probably won't get the wheels on there, but I will get them on the other side, which means what I need to do is at some stage put a piston on this side temporarily just to lift it enough to get get the wheels on here. So I'll do that shortly. Now, that's the general outline. From here on in, it's guesswork. So, first of all, wheels. So, wheel suspension 3.3, 1x1, 3.3, 3.3, 3.3. I'm not sure what is. Wheel suspension 3x3 left. Okay. Shit. I don't know if it's the right one, but 3x3, if it's the real big ones, I could be in trouble. That's left. Wheel suspension 3x3 right. Now, which way are we going to be? That's the rear, so that's the right hand side. So this is the left hand side. Excuse me. Okay. Is that the top or the bottom? I'm not sure if I've got the right one. That's awful big bloody wheels. Okay. I hope it's the right way up, because if it's not, I'm in big trouble. So, get rid of that. Now we also need to put in a temporary piston to hold this side up. So we're going to look for pistons. Well, I've already got that, and that's back here somewhere. Number 5. Okay, and then I have to have, I think, I have to have a plate underneath of some sort. No, that's wrong, because that one's, yeah, that actually needs to be up the other way, because it's got to push down. So already we've made a move. Okay, so why can't I get that piston to lift? 5. Alright, let's try something else, shall we? See if that works. Number 5. Is it the right way up or should it be the other way? Should be that way, okay. Next thing is we've got to make it. Yep, shaky hands. I just haven't had enough cigarettes for the day. Okay. Now. Okay, so how do I operate it now? Because I haven't got a thingamabobby me. So I have to go to where? No, that's the wrong one. We need to go to the okay. Control panel. So I can't operate that. What are we looking for? Connected, sort of one of lights. Square piston. Is that the one though? No, that's those 3 there. So that's not that one. 2 and 3. Okay. So what am I missing that should be here? The only thing I can think of is a battery, because you'd need power. So if you need power, I know it's a waste, but if I put one on for the moment and see if I can get it operating just for that. I know this is all rather, but it's not where I want to have the battery anyway. But I'll have to move it later. See if that's enough to get it working, because I'm totally working blind here. We're gonna play that game again, are we? Oh, one more power. Of course, it's one more power cell. It's always one more power cell. Whoops. Okay. We've got power to there. Now. No, that's not it. That's not it. Hell, I can't remember. I know there's a way of... There, no. No. I know there's a way of accessing it, but I don't know how to do it. Could it be Z? No, that's dampness. See crouch? No. There. I'm buggered. I don't know how to access it. I'm a little bit stumped. So if I, what if I put, even if I have to change it, the other thing I can do is put this on. No, of course I need steel plate, and I ain't got none. I wonder how that managed happened. Okay, let's shove this on for the meantime to see if I can get some bloody common sense out of this bloody thing. Because I'm floundering at the moment. I don't know what I'm doing or how I'm going to do it. And I don't have time to stop, because I don't know what I'm doing. So maybe I can operate it from here, or at least work out how to operate it from there. Okay. Now, what do we need? Suspension wheel. Okay. Square piston. 2. Safety stick. Add piston head. Reverse. Okay. Point. 2. Oh shit, that's right. Means we've got to take that up, don't we? Oops. Well, that didn't work out how I thought it might. Interesting. One way of getting the wheels on though, isn't it? Okay, let's play silly buggers. I don't know if I've got, this is the trouble, I don't know if I've got the right ones. Okay. Oh, wrong way. I've got them upside down. That was well done, son. Didn't you do well? Okay, that's about right. So the oval bit should be at the top. Okay. Oh, I see. I've got no weight there. Okay. I have to lift it a little higher. We're not doing this very well, are we? We're going from guesswork with an error to guesswork with an error. Okay. See? Square piston, 1 meter, maximum distance. Oh. Still can't get that one on. Okay. So I've got to have... Okay, so what if I actually make these wheels and get some bloody weight on here? Will that help? Pull it down a bit. I know there's some dead walls out there. If we can get some weight there to pull that back down, she mightn't topple so far forward. Are those tires too big? No, they don't look too big. Alright, what if I do these, and then set it down again, will I be able to get it heavy enough because I'm going to have to enlarge it anyway, but all I need to do is have it sitting on its wheels, which means I'm going to have to drop something somewhere. Okay. Okay, that's all we needed. Oh, it only took me all day to work that one out. So, back we go. Let's shove the last wheel on. And have we got it right this time? Got the curve on the top, yep. Okay. And we're getting there, but perhaps not as well or as classy as what we should have done. Now, that means that has now become a liability while it's there. So, let's grab this. And put it here so we can actually lift this a bit. That might be a bit better. Five. Number 5. Yep, that's the right way up. Okay, we need to lift this just enough to get a wheel on. Oh, I love fiddling. Oh, it's number 3 now, is it? Oh, isn't that nice? Okay, first of all, velocity is going to be 0.1, and maximum distance okay, maximum distance can be 1 meter. Always 1.5. Some and where are we? We should have enough for a wheel now. So that wheel didn't decide to stand up. Let's do it this way then. I know it's a roundabout way of doing it, but it's the only way I can think of at the moment. Huh. And we have a wheel. Didn't we do well? A long way around, but we got there. Which means we've actually succeeded after an hour and a half to put on 6 wheels. Didn't we do well? Of course, configuring it is another thing altogether. Now, I'll take that off because I don't really want it. Okay, so that's done that. Well, we've got that much done, but all of that's coming off because I, at this stage, don't think I need it because this is not even close to completion, and all this stuff was just to get the wheels on, so at least I had wheels. Now, whether I've got wheels where they're meant to be is another thing entirely. Whether they lift up instead of falling down, I don't know.
Inventory full.
Okay, I know it's full. That's sort of, one of those things that I do, is get everything full all the time. No. Okay, so where have we got? First of all, we're going to have a lot more of those. So we go back to the bunny hops. And we are going to start. How wide do I really want it? That's the thing. How wide do I really want it? Okay. some way of doing it. Ah, shit. Guess what? Anyone want to bet that I'm out of bloody steel plates again? Because you'd probably be right. Oh, nearly died of hunger. Wouldn't that be amazing? Dying of hunger again. Alright. Now, we need those. The thing is, if I'm going to put that there, one too much there, stupid. Okay, the cavern's going to be here. And I don't need as much for the cavern. That's the base platform. Then, how far forward do I want that? Do I want to also have space for a drill? So probably I may at some stage want to have a drill. But I want to get this other stuff done first. So if I can always set the cabin back one, then behind the cabin I am going to need that weird bloody connection. Now what connection is that? The special connector I had to have. And I'm not sure what I'm looking for again. Would it... I wonder if it's... Oh, hang on. It might just be in the connection. Anyway, let's have a look. Connection. That's in inset connector. That's not the one I want. Small inset connector. That's not the one I want. I need the block, the large one that fits onto there. Okay, so it must be a special connector. Conveyor cap. I wonder if that would be it. Conveyor cap. Okay, what's this one? Oh, that's not it. Conveyor converter. That might be the one. Okay, I wonder if it is. Let's try it. We can but try. Okay. It would be the, oh, need interior plates. Of course, it'd be something I need. Okay, where did we get to? Where did we get up to now? So I have to have number 9. Like that. Okay. Now, why did I put that there? For a very simple reason. It's because I want the place behind it the thingamajig that keeps me alive, which I can't remember the name of. Merge block, I don't need that. Oh shit, wrong one. Let's go back to here. Which was the medical? And I can't remember where it is. No, that's interior wall. Oh, that was all that stuff. Merge block? No. Okay. So we need med. No, survival, isn't it? That's right, yeah. Survival kit, that's what it's called. Yeah, one of them. Okay. And I'm going to need that. Corner light, don't need that. Measure, don't need that. Oh, don't need that. Greater walk, I'll keep. Okay. I hope that's the one. If it's not, I'm in big deep shit. Okay. And then we're going to need batteries. This is going to be a bigger beast than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so once we get that, we're going to need O2 generator and O2 generator. Okay, I think just for now I should go back here and weld these, so at least I know. I thought there was a smaller. Mate, did I pick the wrong one? No, it's the right survival kit. It's a big bugger, but it's the right one. Alright, let's do what I was originally going to do. And let's just weld these up, because then I'll know what I'm doing. And I'll know where to put things. So that's not going to be big enough. So I might have to move those wheels there further back. So I'm going to have to make that bigger. So that's alright, that's not a problem. I'll just move those wheels back. How I'm going to set all this up, I do not know. And for God's sake, don't anybody remind me that I've got to somehow put all this together and actually make something of it. And then do all the settings, because the settings are going to be what's going to be up settings. And up settings ain't no fun. Even if I knew what I was doing, I still wouldn't know what I was doing. So at least this way I'll be able to see what I need to do. I suppose actually, instead of all this running around, I could have actually done it quite easily. Gone over there and pulled them out of there, couldn't I? Need 4 more motors, 5 computers and 1 display. We've got all the other shit. Okay. Done. Alright. We've got this done. So now, what I was wanting to do is work out where I was going to put this. H2 generators. That's a single large one. Hang on a minute. Oh, come on, get out of there. So what does, if that's already done there, that would be the generator there, wouldn't it? And as I'm going to put 4 batteries on it, the batteries can go along there. And they take 3 spaces each. So 2 on that side. So then all we've got to do is we've got to have enough room for a large container there. Move those wheels back to here. That's an idea. Okay, let's just grab a couple more of the things we don't have. Oh, we do actually. Right, let's go back to there.
Fuel low.
Oh, okay. I don't
Fuel
mind crashing
critical.
out magnificently. Ah, here we go again. Okay, you happy now? Right, so we've got that, and now we just need no, oh shit, that's right. Do we need a conveyor junction? I don't think so. I hope I got that right, because if I didn't, we're in the shit street. Looks fairly central. Yep, looks central to there. Okay, we just need a couple more of those along there. just to be different. And then we're going to need a connector standard connector on there, which means that may need lifting up. If it goes higher, that's going to be wrong, isn't it? Unless I go higher there, I can take. Alright, hang on. Next thing is we're going over bloody time again. So the one thing I need to do is move these back. So let's do that first. And put them back about there. That looks about right. So we'll also need one. Shit, I forgot to count it. Second to last. There. Okay. That means that we're going to have to go 8. Oh shit. There. Is that right? Yeah. So one over there. Oh shit, we're going to have to go through that again.
Energy low.
Oh, for crying out loud. We really are going through all of it today, aren't we? I thought at least we might be able to get the bloody wheels on there. Oh, I see what's happened. We're not really doing this very well, are we? The bus is not going to do it again, is it? Because it doesn't want to. Okay, we're going to play the same old game again. Boy, by the time I finish with you, mister, we're going to be really well incorporated. Where did we get up to? Square number 4. I might as well leave the bloody thing there. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to go velocity. It's going to be 0.1. Then maximum distance 9.8. Oh, of course, you haven't put your bloody batteries on yet, have you, you dumb? Jesus Christ. Some people, they just don't get it at all, do they? Okay. Well, we're almost out. Well, yep, we're almost out of time again. I know, quite normal when you're dealing with things like me. Okay, that's all done. And why did I do that? Well, because I wanted to put the batteries on. And to put the batteries on, oh shit, they've got to be 2 squares by 3, aren't they? 2 by 3. And if I make it 2 by 3, they are going to be there, aren't they? But, well, actually, I suppose we could probably get away with it. It's going to be a bit wide-bodied. What if we did something totally irrational and totally bloody stupid? And made them like that, just to be totally stupid. Because then everything would be irrational then, wouldn't it? And that means that this one can come out. Whoops, don't go too far. Alright, you're right. Alright, let's go back to what we're going to do with there. Now, if I've done this properly, it means that the batteries, I should be able to load in one there, one there, and the same on this side, if I've done this properly. Well, that's right, I can't. If I do that, I can't get into that, can I? Hang on, but that's... Alright. One there, what if we come back? No, that's going to overhang the wheels. So is that. And that is going to block that. I didn't work this out very well, did I? Okay. What else can we do that would be wise enough to get past that? Well, we could turn that sideways and put the batteries along here instead, because they need two spacings. Is that a silly idea? Probably. Are we going to do it? Definitely.
Inventory full.
Mm-hmm. What I should do, I think, is do all this under bulwark first. Or I could just go underneath and do it all later. 6 of one, half dozen another. Okay. No, it just doesn't look right, does it? Okay. Yep, it's not going to work, is it? Hmm. And we can't get those batteries into there because it's too narrow. So what else can we do? They fit there all right because of that. And at the moment I've got 3. Will 3 batteries be enough? I don't know. Hang on, I can actually move that one back a bit yet. So let's try this one a little bit closer. Yeah, it does fit there. The thing is I end up covering that, and that's not going to be very good for me, is it? Because then I won't be able to use it, so it'll be totally wasted. Darn it, and we're out of time again. It looks as I might have to leave it here and try and work out some way of doing it. Because in all honesty, I cannot see me winning this little battle just yet. I did want to have 4 batteries on it. 3 might be enough. I just don't know. Okay, and then I have to find out how to up, lower and raise the wheels so that I can actually, although I suppose I could put that on a hinge. Could I? Yeah, I could put it on a hinge. I've seen that done before. Raise this up, put it on a hinge, and then just lower it down to the level I want. But let's just wait and see if I can configure the wheels to raise and lower and how much I can do it by. Until then, because I can't use that without the batteries. Okay, well, people, I think as we've once again gone way over time, I am going to leave it here in this mess. We have managed to get a little bit further, not much, but a little bit, and we can start to see this coming together. It's going to be a little bit large. I'm just a little bit upset about not being able to get both batteries in, so I didn't plan it very well. But from what I can see, it's the only way, because this way I can have the O2 and the medical care and everything attached to the cabin. And having watched Flipsy once, thank you Flipsy, even though you're an Aussie, I should be able to heal and everything in the cabin if I'd set it up like I watched him do it, which is why I wanted it interconnecting all the way through. and anything I put in here should actually go through. Now, whether I've done it right or not, I don't know, because I haven't got a conveyor in there, but I'm hoping, because they're all interconnected, it should all work together anyway. Now, I could probably get by with 3 batteries if they're fully charged, but it's going to be pulling a fair bit of weight, and I'd like to have had 4 in there. Okay, so next we've still got to finish these wheels, and I'll get all this other stuff welded up next time. Complete these rear wheels and get everything set up so that it looks as though I know what I'm doing. And we can only do that by, oh, I think we missed one there, haven't we? Let's put that in just in case. There, now it's all level. Then we go to there, and we want a number 8er. Yeah, that one didn't fit the wheel either, so it needs to be jacked up at the back of it to get clearance for the wheels. Why, I don't know. And I still haven't worked out. I might have to ask my senior supervisor, who keeps looking over my shoulder, how to find that little... I know there's somewhere you can sort of click on this and get a mini menu that you can sort it out. But I know with the weight there, it's probably dropping just a fraction too much to get the wheels showing up. And I don't know what the key is for that. So anyway, let's leave this till next time. Next part of the master plan. I did hear the guns fire twice, so I know that they are working. And there's a couple less walls, even though I missed the meat. But in the meantime, thank you everybody. And we shall see you in the next Chaos episode. And see if we can actually complete something for once. So good night for now, and thank you all.